Well, yes, you are. Hello, Kai. Hey, Joseph. Good to see you. Hello, Abe. Yeah, Kai's a show off. How are y'all doing? Well, hello, Gerard. I'm doing all right. A little rough in the voice, but oh, you're welcome, Joseph. Yeah, I'm messing around with one here today too that I honed out and tried a different stropping technique on it. I'm gonna do a head shave with that. I don't even know what the brand of this thing is, but it's just a hollow ground 5/8. Probably a German made. It's got a German design to it. Another little thing that I've been playing with, you know, Stephen Robertson sent me a couple of razors to do a restore on. He had one that had such a crook in the tang that while I was trying to straighten it out, here's what happened. It went snap. It wouldn't line the handle. It kept falling to the outside and wanting to try to hit that the side of it. Hi, Michael. The little thing I've been playing with. Yeah. Well, here's the little thing I've been playing with. And guess what that's going to go in, and we're going to make a straight razor commissary out of it. Anyway, that gave me another idea. We've been talking about those weck razors, you know, making a weckasori. And I think what I'm thinking about doing is maybe knock one of these things apart and put one of those handles like that on it. Make a straight handled weck. So, if any of you are interested in handles or retrofitting for a weck to make a commissary out of it, that'd be. I may start doing some of those for y'all. Okay, good deal. We'll talk, Gerard. Here's another thing. Well, just a little old thing. uh, I threw that number one splash out there, and everybody liked it so well that they've been asking me for a soap in the same scent. So here we go. Here's number one, Elixir, and it's now available in soap. I tried a little bit of this out the other day, and tell you what, it has a nice cooling effect to it. It tastes great, minty fresh, huh? Well, anyway, might as well get started. I'm gonna go ahead and oh, let's see, what did I do with it? I am actually going to use this whack on the face. Nah, no, I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to go, I'm going to go straight all the way. um, Besides, I want to feel the edge on my face too. So go ahead and get started lathering up. Yeah, I'm enjoying the menthol in this. It's not one of those things that you feel right away, but within about 30 seconds, it starts cooling off. I smell quitter. That's what they say around here about people that are kind of half-hearted. That boy, you sure got a lot of quit in you. Well, hello. Oh, this is crazy phone. This thing changes my format just about every time I turn it on. Shooting, good to see you. Kind of catch you up here. Oh, catch me up here. Using number one, Elixir number one shaving soap today. Nice cooling effect on the face. Good bit of menthol in there. And doing a straight razor shave, both face and head. Yes, Kai. Well, it's a little bit larger, a little easier to lather. Um, Let me just a second here. And there's what you're working with. It's about a 1/4 inch bigger or wider. And then there's a little bit of headroom in there too, to where you can get a brush into it just a bit easier. So it's not night and day from the old tubs, but I like I like it. Makes it a little easier. It's got a screw top cap on it, so it's a little more secure. Yeah, it's feeling good. Yeah, Gerard did beat you to it. Yeah, well, I wish Abe. Yeah, that's kind of like a question that another artisan asked today about tub sizes. And our problem is that we start running out of space to store all of those sizes. If you have a lot of selection, a lot of scent, can you imagine now if I had to inventory everything in 4-ounce sizes as well as two? Well, I do. I think I know a few people now that would probably buy the Elixir number one splash in a 55 gallon. Shipping might be a little rough. Actually, tell you what, I'm getting rid of this today. I might leave the patch, but I think I'm going to knock that out. How was that? Oh, mine and just accidentally just, uh, I don't know. I get tired of it once in a while and decided for it's time to go. Hi, Patrick. How's it going for you? You know, you were talking about getting some soaps the other day. I might be able to tease you into it a little bit. I know you. I know you like pipe tobacco, and I was going to recommend to you that since you do like that kind of stuff, maybe Peace Pipe or Mark Twain might be right up your alley. All right, let's get started on the head. Get wet up here. A little more water up there. Well, Patrick, I'm a pipe smoker myself, and I haven't so much lately, but I still enjoy it. Always enjoyed a good blend. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Uh, I do enjoy smoking them, but I also just enjoy the raw smell of tobacco. I grew some Virginia Gold last year. I didn't do it this year, but uh, I got a pretty good seed harvest off of it, and I'm still planning on doing that again. I need to get up a more of a space to where I can do drying and stuff. Yes, I did last year. It was kind of an experiment to see how it would actually do in Oklahoma here, and it did very well actually. Um, the thing that I was actually thinking about was extracting the oils to use as fragrance. We'll see how that goes in the future, I guess. But it was a fun little project. I 2,500, 3,000 plants, I think. And after the wind blew it over and the cows knocked it over and uh, got rained out once or twice, it it finally did its thing, and I didn't pull any of the seed pods off of it or trim it back, so I didn't get real big leaves. Of course, that wasn't what I was going for, so yeah, needs to be aged for a while to do that. Freshly dried tobacco is not a very tasty thing. Kind of needs to be aged under humidity control, heat and humidity. Gets rid of the ammonias and stuff that's in it. You got patience, Gerard? You gonna you got any patience with those hornets right now? Yeah, we don't want to take you to the hospital, boy. Boy, if I could keep this chat up here, it would be nice. No more shopping, huh? Would you play sick to get out of shopping? Yeah, Yeah, I tell you what, that's one thing I hate too. I might go to work maybe once a month when I have to. That place really gets me. I don't care to walk around in there at all. They put everything strategically in places where you got to walk the whole store to get what you need. That's like a guy that I used to work with. He said he used to supply the stores with the canes, coffee, and spices and all that stuff. He said there's a lot of psychological warfare on people when it comes to shopping at Walmart. The way that they place things in different locations, they put the milk all the way at the back. That should make you nervous. So anyway, he says they put the milk all the way at the back of the store, so that you got to go through the whole store to get there. They put like black pepper next to the eggs, so that they sell more black pepper. Oh yes, it is. Definitely is. And then when you get to the front of the store, they got, what is it, like 28 checkout lines and maybe one or two people working them. All the rest of them are closed off. And you got a line from there all the way to the jewelry store. So I never really figured out what their thing is about that, but you would think they could afford to employ another checker. The only hope I have when I go there is I hope that I get out of there fast. Boy, my head feels nice and cool right now. Why didn't I make a menthol soap before? I have no idea. I know I'd had some people asking me about it, but I guess I don't know why I didn't just jump right on it. It feels pretty good, especially with the heat. Yeah, everything with menthol, huh? Oh yes, peach menthol. I think Gerard would be all over that one. Gerard, I can't blame you on the avoiding shopping. It's just something I just absolutely deplore till I have to. Menthol, yeah. You think so, Gerard? Huh? Think peach and menthol go good together? Peach peppermint schnapps. Wouldn't that be a trip? Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that almost anything goes with menthol. Um, Save a few things, I guess, but for the people that can't stand it. Well, I like what I did with the edge on this. This is a finished out on a black translucent Arkansas, then stropped on green chromium oxide, and then stropped on the leather. So it should be about equivalent to a 30,000 grit edge or finer, much finer. Wintergreen tobacco. Huh. Something that I always liked in chewing tobacco was like apple flavor and peach flavor. I sort of like the cherry in a pipe tobacco, but in pipe tobaccos, I'm usually more, what do they call it, non aromatic. I like English blends or Dutch blends, something a little drier, more tobacco. All right, let's check over the ears. Got just a little spot right here to deal with. Oh, well, thanks, Gerard. I don't know how much of a master I am at it, but try to make it better each time. A toe shave. Uh, now, y'all don't want to see my toes. They're not bearded or anything. Well, it in time, Michael, it kind of has become easy. As I really think the thing with straight shaving is that people fear it a little bit. I'm telling you, if you can shave with a shavette, you can shave with a straight. And in fact, I think without removing all the mystery and everything behind it, I really think that you can have a little more forgiveness in using a straight than you can a shavette sometimes. But it's so subjective to how good of an edge you have on it. And where a shavette becomes easier is because you just don't have to mess with sharpening a blade. You just change one out. Yes, it requires a light touch, Yes, it can bite you a little quicker, but people get used to it because they they just cannot deal with the pull on the beard with a straight that isn't just absolutely immaculately sharp. Um, and then you run the danger too on that of getting it so sharp that it bites you rather than cutting hair. So I'm finding that just the same as people may like a Bic blade or a feather blade or a derby for whatever reason, you know, for whatever fits their facial hair. Honing and types of razors are the same way. You know, like for example, you would think that a great big old full hollow ground might work great on a heavy beard, but sometimes it doesn't because you have vibration and chatter from the blade because your beard is so heavy. In those cases, I've recommended to people to use either a near wedge or a half hollow grind, maybe a quarter hollow. Try to get a little wider blade. Wider blades usually mean if they have the same cut type of spine width, a wider blade will usually mean a more acute sharpening angle. So yes, the apex of the edge of that blade will be like this. The wider your blade is, it'll be more like that. The thinner that you have that edge and still have the weight on it, that's where you're going to get through that heavy beard. Um, either that, or you can go with a full hollow on a narrower blade. And with that, you can get a little sharper blade to cut through hair. And sometimes that may work better. It's just a tryout thing. But once you find that razor and you find the type of stone you like to sharpen it on for your hair type, then the world is perfect. Oh, I don't know how much you missed. I'm I'm still talking here, but Mr. Brown, we used the #1 Elixir in the shave soap. Nice, cool feel on the face and on the head. By the way, Carl, good to see you. You should be able to try out a blade here pretty soon. Oh yeah, okay. Well, hello, Arthur. I think I talked to you this morning. Well, it was my morning. Sort of morning. I slept in late. Well, I guess uh, you guys that just showed up here, um, I guess you'll get to see me put this on and give you the Home Alone face, the Cully McCulkin face. Yeah, we'll just put it on. Well, what did you think of it, Gerard? You just splashed some of that on today too, didn't you? About 30 minutes ago. make you blink. Hi, Sean. Well, you made it. At least you get to see the finished product. And Sean, I guess since you made the claim to fame on it being your favorite soap now, this is what we used. And I left the soul pack, but I knocked the goatee off. Well, thanks. Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Grey Dog. Good to see you. Well, gentlemen and ladies, if there's any there that I don't know about, I'm going to go ahead and in the other room and cry me a river. This menthol is giving me a nice little uh, tear jerk reaction. So yeah, I didn't see Spencer, but I'll tell him you said that. Well, y'all have a great day. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everything about you, and glad to be friends with you. We'll see you all later. Bye for now.